Okay, so hello to everyone. We are now live on the 33rd live Q&A here at AutoDS. I am your proud host, 𝗧𝗺𝗀, and I'm really happy to be doing all of these live Q&As to help anyone and everyone who needs help with their e-commerce and dropshipping business. The point of these live Q&As, if you are new here, is to simply ask your questions in the live chat box, and of course, I will get to it during this session. And here, all I want to do is help you out with your e-commerce journey and help you get more sales if you're already getting them, or even if you're just at the beginning and you're just taking interest, then now is the time to ask whatever questions you have from your curious mind and allow me, with my over 5 years of dropshipping experience and still doing it to this day, to help you out to the best of my ability. I am 𝗧𝗺𝗀, the content manager here at AutoDS, and let's get this show on the road. So the first thing that I want to ask you guys to do before we get this live started is to join our Facebook community group, because there we have thousands of dropshippers with real life experience in the dropshipping field, not just us, answering any dropshipper who needs help there. So whatever help you need and you're not in a live Q&A, you can use our Facebook community group to ask your questions. Besides that, we also have a new Discord channel. So I'm going to leave the links to that below this video. And I want you guys to also join our Discord community. And there you can have a live chat with other dropshippers and, of course, with us. So for any time that you guys need us, we're always here for you. If it's technical support, simply open up a support ticket or open up a live chat on the AutoDS platform. And of course, get your technical support help from there. Anything else regarding dropshipping, getting your business off the ground, scaling it once you start making sales, and whatever you have that you're stuck in between and you need help, now is the time to get help live. Okay, so like I usually do in all of the live Q&As, I'm going to start off answering questions that you guys asked from the Facebook community, which is always about 24 hours before we get started. Let me just load up the link right now. And of course, I will share my screen and go through it with you guys. Give me a sec. Okay. So you ask your questions in the Facebook community before we got this live started. But before I get to those questions, I want to show you guys some great new updates that just came out in AutoDS. So hello to everyone who's joining the live, by the way. You can say hello, tell me your name, tell me where you're from. I'm 𝗧𝗺𝗀 from Israel. And yeah, tell me exactly what you want to know, what's on your mind, what you're curious about. Drop me off your messages in the chat right now. And of course, I will respond to you guys. Hello, AE Designs, and to anyone else who wants to say something. Okay, so I want to show you guys some cool updates that came out in the system. And then, of course, I'm going to move on to your questions. So you still have time. You have more than enough time to ask your questions. So do that now. I'm going to share my screen. And I want to show you guys these cool new updates that just came out in AutoDS. So first of all, we have an eBay title builder. We've been working on this one for a while now. We had a lot of requests for it, and now it's finally out there. So you can simply get to it by going to autods.com, hover over resources, and then you've got the eBay title builder right here. Well, you guys cannot see my screen yet, but now you can. Okay, so the AutoDS website, hover over resources and click on the eBay title builder. Hello, Andre. Hello, Cav. So, okay, so hello to everyone. This eBay title builder, let's take a look. So here, and why is it so important to have an eBay title builder in the first place? Because you guys want to be able, for those of you, of course, who are dropshipping on eBay, one of the most important things, and those of you who have experienced dropshipping on eBay, you guys know this, but those of you who are new to eBay, one of the most important things, besides finding the right products to sell, which is the most important part, the most important task when you're running your eBay dropshipping business. But the next most important task after finding the right products is giving them the right title. Because with the right title, people are going to find your page organically. eBay shoppers open up eBay not because they want to run Google searches and read blog articles or anything else like that, but because they want to shop, they want to buy something. And what they're going to do on eBay search engine is they're going to search for whatever it is they want to purchase. And if your product title is very close to that of what the eBay customer is writing in eBay search field when they're searching for a product, the closer it is to your title, the higher the chance that they're going to see your product on the front page and maybe in the first search result. Now, of course, if you start getting sales on that listing, then eBay is going to boost it even more. And views and watches, of course, doesn't hurt, but the sales history will really get your listing up there. But before your product starts to sell, you want to increase the chances of it being on eBay's first page. And of course, from there, it's going to do its work. In order to get to eBay's first page, you guys have to know what are the best keywords to use on your eBay titles. And that is why you have this eBay title builder here. Let me give you guys an example of how this works. So I'm right here in the eBay title builder page. The marketplace that I'm going to go with right now is ebay.com. I can exclude a key phrase. I'm going to zoom in so that you guys can see it better, those of you on mobile. You can exclude key phrases that you simply don't want to see in the eBay title builder, in your eBay title. But in this example, let's choose a product. Okay, guys, let's go to Walmart. Let's choose a product. Let's choose a good dropshipping product. So I'm going to go to their departments or categories, in other words. Let's go for one of my favorites. It's always the outdoors, patio and garden. And let's choose a product. Let's choose a good dropshipping product from patio and garden, patio sets. Okay. High ticket category. So I want to sell patio sets, and there are all kinds of different patio sets, as you guys can see here. What's the best title that I can come up for these patio sets? And this will also help you get product ideas, but mainly work on your title. So let's say you want to add this one right here. Okay, it's a patio furniture set, and it's got the whole title here, but you don't want to copy the title, copy and paste, because it'll just make it really easy for the buyer, if he's doing research, to just copy and paste that title and get to Walmart really quick. Most buyers do not do the research, but those that do it, you want to catch them too. So what are we going to do here? How are we going to find the best title for this? What we're going to do is simply search for the main keyword of this product. So what is it? It is a patio furniture set, or maybe just patio set. Okay, but I'm going to go with furniture because that's what it actually is. It's furniture that's in your patio, and it's a set. It's like tables and chairs. So I'm just going to type in the main keywords of this product, and now I'm going to click on search. Hello, BJ Schultz. Hello, Andre. Hello to everyone who's joining the live. I'm going to answer all you guys' questions soon. You guys all have enough time to ask your questions. Hello to everyone who's joining the live Q&A. This is our 33rd live Q&A, where I help you guys succeed with your dropshipping business. And right now I'm just going over some new content, some new features, some new tools that just came out in the AutoDS system. This is not the only new update. So we've got the eBay title builder here, and I searched for patio furniture set. So as you guys can see right here, I've got 185,000 average monthly searches on the keyword patio furniture set. Competition is 12, and the sales is 2,778. The higher the number in the competition, the more competition there is, but there's also a lot of sales. So there's more than enough room to get into this, but you want to know what people are searching for. So besides patio furniture set, look at the keywords that the eBay title builder found here. So 4 furniture set, and then set 4 pieces, and then 4 pieces outdoor. So this already tells you that most of the people who are searching for patio furniture set are searching for 4-packs. So furniture sets that come in 4s. That doesn't mean that only 4-packs will sell, but that is the most searched term today for patio furniture sets. All right, besides that, we got outdoor wicker sofas. That's pretty cool. So that's going to give you a product idea, right? So I'm going to take that, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to search for that. It doesn't have to be Walmart. I'm just using them as an example. Then I'm going to search for outdoor wicker sofas. What is a wicker sofa? Okay, and then here you can see wicker chair and wicker furniture. So what it is, from my understanding, because that's the pattern that I'm seeing from these images, is the material that it's made of, right? That's the wicker part, and that's a lot of what people are searching for. So there you just got a new product idea from just using the eBay title builder tool. Okay, but if the product that we're adding is not wicker, then of course we're not going to add that to the title. In this case, I see wicker right here in the product that we chose because it is a wicker furniture. So we can use that. Next, wicker sofas rattan. I'm not sure what that means, but we can search for that and see what it means. Sofas rattan chair. So there is rattan again, and then rattan chair wicker. Chair wicker conversation. So you can see all of the best keywords right here. I'm going to move on to page number 2, and we still got Great keywords right here. Garden lawn sofa, set garden lawn furniture. Okay, so what are you going to do with all of these keywords that you're getting? What you're going to do is build the best title that you can. The way to do that is to simply click on the relevant keywords that are relevant to the product that you're trying to sell. So if this is the product right here, it's a 7-piece. Of course, we're not going to choose the 4 pieces, right? But we can, by the way, add furniture 4 set pieces after this search, but we want to finish up with this item. So patio furniture set, we already have that. We're going to skip on all of the 4 pieces. We are definitely going to add wicker. So I'm going to add these 3 keywords right here, outdoor wicker sofas. I'm just going to click on it. Okay, and let's see, hold on. No, that doesn't work yet. Okay, but okay, it's right down here. So every time you click on it, it gets added to your title. I clicked on it too many times, so let's go back to the original title, which was patio furniture set, and then I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue down. Okay, so I'm going to click on outdoor wicker sofas. So now you see my title is patio furniture set, outdoor wicker sofas. It's not just sofas; it's it's sofas and also a table. So I'm going to add, of course, table to the title too. But let's continue. It's a 7-pack, so we definitely want to have that, but I'll leave that for the end. Let's see what else. Outdoor wicker sofas, we got that. We got the word outdoor. Furniture set, garden. Let's also add the word garden. Okay, so I'm going to add the word garden. And anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to continue working on the title until you fill up as much as you can from the total of 80 characters that eBay allows you to have in the title. From that, you're going to have a super optimized title. And then you're just going to click on copy right here, copy to clipboard. Now the title is copied. Go to the AutoDS system, wherever it is you're dropshipping on, and use that for your title. Okay, add that as your title. So that's how the that's how the title builder works. There's a lot of tools that give you this, but they cost money. We're happy to offer it for free. We've done a lot of work on researching and adding all of these keywords to the database, which is updating all the time. And if you guys need a really good full explanation on how to use the title builder, even though I just went through it pretty well, you have the embedded video right here. Just scroll down to the bottom of the page. So that is update number 1 for new things that just came out in the AutoDS system. Okay, let's move on to update number 2. WooCommerce is now available. So you can now dropship using WooCommerce and AutoDS. This means that WooCommerce can now be used as a selling channel. And in other words, you can simply grab all of the products that you have from the suppliers, from AutoDS's supported suppliers, meaning all of the suppliers that we see here, we can grab their tens of millions of products and import them in a matter of seconds to your e-commerce selling channel. So today we support eBay, Shopify, Wix, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook Shops, and now WooCommerce as a selling channel. This is our 6th selling channel after having just eBay couple of years ago. So we're always going to add new selling channels. By the way, we've got Amazon coming up next in line in 2023, in the first half of 2023. So anyone who wants to dropship on Amazon can also use them. But in general, what this means is that once again, you can completely automate your dropshipping business now using WooCommerce. WooCommerce, for those of you who don't know, is a WordPress plugin. So you create an account on WordPress. Okay, that is free, by the way. In order to add WooCommerce, you need to either have the WordPress as a business plan or sign up with a hosting service, because you're going to need a hosting service. And the hosting service can give you the WooCommerce plugin, and then you're going to connect that to your WordPress account. And then that way you can simply, it's kind of like Shopify, only a little bit more technical, but more customizable, more options, and a little bit better for SEO, okay, from my personal experience. So you can use WooCommerce. It's almost the same as Shopify, only Shopify is a little bit more user-friendly when it comes to the menus and setting up everything from the start. WooCommerce requires a little bit more technical knowledge. We're also going to have lots of content on WooCommerce coming up. So videos, articles, full step tutorials, case studies, everything that you need if you want to scale your WooCommerce business, if you want to learn about it. So that is the next update that just came out. And that's it. You guys should stay always tuned on our blog page. Our blog page is updating all the time with fresh new content. So what just came out a couple of days ago, how to start a Walmart dropshipping business, a step-by-step guide. Before that, we had customer support templates that you need for your e-commerce store, TikTok dropshipping, so a full guide on how to dropship using TikTok. Of course, one of the most popular social media channels that came out, we could still say recently, and that is simply booming today. And top 10 products to dropship, of course, in November. We do that every month. 15 best dropshipping agents to maximize your profits. Candle dropshipping, Black Friday that we have at the end of the month. And this blog is updating at least 2 times a week with fresh new content all the time. Okay, so of course, one of my biggest recommendations is to go through the monthly product finding articles. That is because you simply have a crazy amount of content here. As you can see, you have what product you need to sell. You have the selling price. Just check out this one, by the way. This one is being sold for $4,409, being sourced at just $555. This seller is making almost $4,000 profit per sell every time they sell the chandelier. And you're also going to get links to their Facebook ad. You can see the engagements there. You can see that people are actually buying this product. You can see the seller's website. You can see the supplier's website. So you can really see that they're buying it for just $554. And these products are simply going to give you the best and most trending ideas to sell in your stores. So I hope that you guys appreciate all of this content, all of this value, and give this video a little like if you also appreciate that. But what we're trying to do is really help you guys out and help you in the best way to upgrade, to create, to scale your dropshipping business. Okay, so that is our blog page. We got the same thing going on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, now is the time. Go to our YouTube channel. This channel is being updated 2 to 3 times a week with newly produced videos. So as you see here, we've recently released the top 10 high demand products to multiply your sales, the eBay title tool, the eBay title builder tool that I just went through, the top 10 products to dropship in November, which you just saw the article, the top 12 print on demand companies from our wonderful social media manager, Laura, Print on Demand Canada, also from Laura, and more and more and more and more. So this is not going to end. You guys are always going to be jam-packed with the best dropshipping content, one level above pretty much anyone else, I think, that you guys know today. So our YouTube channel, subscribe to it, join our Discord community, our Discord channel, join our Facebook, and let's have some fun, guys. Let's learn, have fun, and most of all, succeed. Okay, that is what we're here to do. Thank you, Sheik, for telling best work, for telling us best work. Hello, Clint. Hello, Manuel. We're gonna get started with the questions, guys. Start asking your questions if you haven't done so yet. We're going to start that in just about a minute. And I think it's about time. I went over some of the new updates. Let's go over the Facebook community questions. Okay, I'm going to start with that. And then I'm going to head over to the live chat and start helping you guys out here. So ask your questions, and I'm going to start answering you guys very, very soon. Okay, let's go over the comments. We're looking at all comments. Guys, I'm not skipping out on any question. Because AutoDS integrates with Amazon and Walmart, does that mean that I'm not using my Amazon or Walmart private accounts to order items? How does this integration in AutoDS help us for eBay dropshipping? Will this help us if eBay asked us for our invoices? I asked eBay. I had eBay ask me for invoices once already. Okay, Angelique, you've got some great questions here. Let's start to address that. So AutoDS integrates with Amazon and Walmart as suppliers. Now, Amazon is going to come out as a selling channel soon, and maybe even Walmart. I'm not sure if that's in the works, but we have an internal voting system. If you guys don't know about that, use it. It's that wheel that you have on the top right on the AutoDS system. You can make a feature request there, and we always listen. That's why WooCommerce just came out this week, because a lot of people voted for that as a selling channel. And of course, we're going to have much more. We're always listening, and we're always implementing our changes according to what you guys want to see. So right now, Amazon and Walmart, does that mean that I am not using my Amazon or Walmart private accounts to order items? You are using your Amazon and Walmart accounts because you're using Amazon and Walmart here as suppliers. So you can automate your orders with them. Okay, you can still connect it with AutoDS, automate your orders so you don't have to go and order it yourself, but it will use your buyer accounts. Okay, and you can also use the Fulfilled by AutoDS system, and that way AutoDS will use their buyer accounts and you won't need to have any. You have all of the explanations on that on our blog page, on our YouTube channel, and in our help articles. So you can just go ahead and learn about that. But that is my suggestion. Go with either automatic orders, which means it's using your buyer accounts, but all of your orders will be automated. As soon as they come in, they'll be processed. The status will change to shipped with shipping information with shipping conversion numbers, with tracking conversion if that's what you want, and automatic status switches and updating the statuses on your stores. Your customers will always know. And there's a Fulfilled by AutoDS service, which is the same as automatic orders, only here it's not using your buyer account. So you don't need to open any buyer accounts, and you just need to top up your balance, have auto order credits, opt in for the Fulfilled by AutoDS system, and that is pretty much it. How does this integration in AutoDS help us for eBay dropshipping? Well, you have quick product importing. You have an easy customer service management where you can manage multiple eBay stores from one screen, even when it comes to customer service, answering your customers' cases and all of that. Of course, quick product importing, we already said, in multiple ways to import products. You can even import tens of thousands of products in just a matter of seconds, minutes at most. And of course, automate your orders and automate your pricing, fulfill your orders. I just said that. And yeah, much more. Like everything else that AutoDS has to offer pretty much. Okay, let's move on to the next question. I hope I answered you pretty clearly. Guys, if you haven't, hello to everyone. So now a lot of people just joined. Hello to everyone who just joined. You can ask your questions right now. Panda, thank you for saying thank you for the demonstration. Hello, Alejandra. Hello to everyone who's joining. Ask your questions in the live chat. Right now, I'm going through them and answering them. First, I'm on the community. Then I'm going to move over to the chat like I do in all of the live chat Q&As. Okay, let's move over to the next question. Does AutoDS have a bundle function? So that would be a sell order on eBay. It's a good idea. Or Facebook of quantity of 1. But the listing is a bundle of 2 or more of the item, in which that generates a buy order of 2 or more on Amazon in one transaction. Does that function exist on AutoDS? It would be great as it would get many Amazon orders over the $25 free shipping limit. Patrick, great question. What I highly advise for you to do right now is to make a feature request for that, because that's a good that's a good feature request to request. If you're not sure how to do it, let me show you how that is done. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, you're going to go to the AutoDS platform. Here on the top right, you're going to click on this circle icon. Then you're going to click on feature request. And let's search for the word bundle. I want to see if somebody already, yep, here we go. You see that somebody already created a vote for that. So Miss Moomy says, example list for 100 packs glow sticks as one variant on eBay. So when it's bought, I'd buy 4 times of the item. That's exactly what you just talked about. And what everyone needs to do now, anyone who's interested in seeing this, is go to this right here and upvote it. So I'm going to upvote it right here. I need to log in. I'm not logged in. Oh, it's for the upvoting system. Okay. So yeah, I'm not going to do it now, but of course you're going to log in and make that vote, make the upvote. And once we get enough of that, then what happens is you're going to see it, of course, in here. You're going to see it in the plan section. So you see dropshipping on Amazon is planned. It's one of our next features that we plan on rolling out. Find a price range, Amazon, Australia, automation. All of this is going to come out soon. In progress. Oh, bundling option is already in progress. Check it out. Okay, because it's the word bundling. I should have searched for bundling and not bundle. Add an option to import products with bundle multiple quantity of the same product. That answers your question right there. And that is why you should always go to our internal upvoting system and see if we already have something like that. Okay, so right now it's being worked on. So that's your answer there. It's good for me to know too. I just learned something new. Let's move over to the next question. You've mentioned before that you like to have several Amazon accounts to buy your orders. How do you mechanically get that done with AutoDS? I already do similar by using one Amazon account at a time and switching Amazon accounts every couple of weeks, but you keep mentioning ordering multiple items per day with multiple Amazon accounts. What does that setup and mechanics look like in AutoDS? So what you need to do here is, it's okay that you're switching between different Amazon accounts, but Amazon logs your IP. It logs more information to know that you are logging in from the same computer, from the same household. So what could happen here is if one account accidentally gets locked or banned, the rest of the accounts are going to go down with that too. So that's why it's good to separate them with different IP addresses. IP addresses is not really enough. You're going to need to use a tool like VPNs or a multi-login. And here's my recommendation here. So simply head over to our YouTube channel, go to videos, click on search. And here we want to make a search for multi-login. How to create multiple stealth accounts with multi-login. So it's a podcast that I had with Stan, the CEO of multi-login. And here you're pretty much going to learn how to, what tool to use to be able to create as many multiple sessions accounts as you want. And what you're going to do from there is you're going to, of course, add your payment information to each one. Make sure that the information is not the same from one account to the other. And that's pretty much it. You're going to start processing your orders from there. I'd say don't sign up to Prime right away. Don't sign up to Amazon Prime right away. Release some orders at the beginning, regular orders, maybe to your address, so that if you have a verification process with Amazon, it'll be easy for you to bypass it, and then from there the road is pretty much going to be clear. I would say about 5 orders per account per day. That should do it. So if you have 10 orders per day, have 2 accounts. If you have 20 orders per day, have 4 accounts. That should pretty much do it for you. You won't have any trouble. You shouldn't be having any trouble. And yeah, just play it safe. Just do that. It's been working for us. It's been working for me. It's been working pretty great. All right, let's move on to the next question. Hello to everyone who's joining the live Q&A. You still have time to ask your questions. I'm answering all of them right now. Here's the last question from the Facebook community, and then I'm going to move over to the chat. How to mark an item as delivered. I'm new to dropshipping. The buyer received it. Okay, so first of all, when you guys are asking me questions, always let me know what selling channel you're on, so I would know how to help you to the best of my ability, and give you a very much precise answer, and not just an educated guess on where you're dropshipping. So how to mark an item as delivered. I'm guessing, Omar, that you are on eBay, and you just go to your order screen. You don't have to mark it as, you mean on AutoDS? Because on eBay there is no delivered. It goes to delivered according to the tracking events. Once it's delivered, then eBay knows it's delivered. But if you're talking about AutoDS, then just switch the status over to delivered. But once you update tracking information, and that's the only important thing that you need to know about once you have orders on eBay, update tracking information, make sure that it's trackable and readable, and then you don't need to worry about marking anything as delivered, because you can just tell that by the tracking events. Okay, so I just answered you there. Now I'm going to move over to the live chat. Okay, guys, so let's get this started. How can you deal with the invoice if it is sent to the customer? What do you mean? I think, by the way, did I miss any question? No. Okay. How can you deal with the invoice if it's sent to the customer? AE Designs, do you mean that once you order a product, then the customer receives it with an invoice? So if you're drop shipping, it depends on what suppliers you're using. If you're using, for example, AliExpress, they're super dropshipping friendly, or CJ Dropshipping, or any other retailer or wholesaler that's dropshipping friendly. They pretty much know that. You can just reach out to the seller and tell them not to include any supplier logos or invoices or receipts or anything like that. If you're dropshipping places like Amazon, you simply mark it as a gift, and once it's marked as a gift, then it won't go out with an invoice or a receipt. And yeah, so it really depends on what supplier you're using. If they are sending it out with it, then you need to reach out and ask them not to. And if they already have a gift option or they're dropshipping friendly, then they're not gonna do that in the first place. And don't worry about it too much. I've even had a customer reach out to me a couple of days ago because I forgot to mark my item as a gift when I sent it out, and they asked me how come it. They're like, I got your receipt. I see that you ordered it from Amazon in that case. And he told me I can't help but feel a little bit left out or something like that. But he's like, but he also said in that message, I understand that you made a quick sale and good job on that. And that's it. He didn't even he left a neutral review. But it's so rare that this happens. It's so rare that I don't even think about it, and I've been doing this for years. Hi, Cav here. What's up, Cav? Hi, thanks for your tips, but your advice with increasing selling limits in the beginning doesn't work. I have already added 10 products to my eBay, but eBay doesn't allow me to ask about increasing. So, Andre, I don't know what methods you used. You're probably just trying to get them on chat. Even though on chat it should work too. I've done enough limit increases through the chat. But first of all, what are those 10 items that you listed? Because one of my advice is to add regular products and not dropshipping products straight off the bat, because then eBay is going to start asking for supplier agreements and invoices and things like that. They're not looking for beginner dropshippers who have no idea what they're doing. But if you have experience, they'll be more than happy to have you on board. So it really depends on what items you added. Maybe they see right away that you're dropshipping from a retailer. They don't know you. You haven't done business here before. So they're just like, you know what, we're not going to, we have enough of that. But if you show them that you have experience, or if you if you import items from home, and you should just show them that you have lots more items to sell. eBay needs to make money at the end of the day. And if they see that you have a whole bunch of items to sell from your garage, from your home, whatever, they're going to give you that ability. So give me the reason why they didn't give you a limit increase. They won't just say no. They usually also tell you like what the problem is. Maybe you didn't fill up all your limits. Maybe they want to see supplier invoices. So try to find out the reason and try to see what kind of items you added as your first 10 items. They usually also don't like electronics right off the bat. So just take that as a few more tips. And you should have a good time, have an easy time upgrading your limits after knowing what's wrong. Need interactive customer service help. Live chat not work since I signed up in August. Waiting 24 hours just doesn't. I'm using the live chat too, guys. I can't really help you with technical stuff here, but I'm using not the live chat. I'm actually opening tickets because I like to have a record of the things that I talk about, and I usually get a reply during that day. So, and I'm a regular customer in AutoDS. Nobody knows that when I open a ticket, it's 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀, the content manager or whatever. They just think that I'm a regular customer, and that's the way I want it to be, because I always want to see and feel what it's like being a customer in the system, of course, too. And I've been a customer for over 5 years. In your opinion, lowering, did I skip something? 99% of AliExpress products has at least 20 shipping days. How can you fix that if you exactly need to use a specific product on AliExpress? Okay, let me share my screen. 20 days shipping. So are you shipping to the US? If you're shipping to the US, what I suggest to do is to, hold on, search for a product. Like, I don't know what product you're trying to sell, right? You could help me out by telling me, but let me just choose a product here. Okay, let me just go with this plane right here. See what we've got. Free shipping from China and 5-day delivery. To where? To the United States. So maybe I'm just lucky that I didn't right away get a 20 shipping day limit from day shipping from AliExpress. But I've seen AliExpress do a really good job recently. And as you can see right here, 5-day delivery, 5-day delivery, free shipping. That's great. Good job, AliExpress. You're really picking it up. But let's try to look for, since I don't know what product you're trying to sell, right? But let's say you're trying to sell dog bowls. What you're going to do here is, once you search for it, you got the ship from right here. And if your target audience is a United States, then of course you want to look for dog bowls that ship from the US. And then I've got all these results here. This one sold 4,000 times. This one 600 times, 500 times. So let's say you want to go with this one. Really, 404 right off the bat. Okay, let's go with something else. Try this one. Okay, so we got this dog bowl right here. Let's see how long shipping takes. Everything is from China, so I don't know why. Oh, right here, US shipping, and the estimated delivery here is 4 to 13 days. It's not going to take 13 days. It's going to take a week. So this is the way to get faster shipping times from AliExpress. I hope that I'm answering your question here. Just change your ship from on the search. But if you're going for a really specific product that there's only one of it on AliExpress, or there's only a few and none of them ship fast, you're going to need to look for it using a different supplier. Like, once again, if you're shipping to the US, try Walmart, try other US suppliers. What other US suppliers do you have? Simply head over to AutoDS.com, go to the suppliers, and here you're going to change the filter to USA suppliers. Okay, so you can also go to Banggood, CJ Dropshipping. They have warehouses in the US, even though they're China-based. Home Depot, Lowe's, Costco, Etsy, eBay, if you're not using them as your selling channel, Wayfair, Target, and so forth. So there's more than enough suppliers and products for you to use to get much faster shipping times. All right, guys, let me know if I'm helping you out with these answers. Give this video a little like if you appreciate the value. I'll appreciate that back. Let's continue with the questions. In your opinion, lowering 10% price on all listings, how much of an increase in sell percent could result in on average? From my personal experience, Manuel, and I've tried this a few times, sadly, none. It's not like every time somebody sees your listing, they also see all of your competitors. If somebody gets to your listing, there's a high chance, most chances are they're not going to look for more competitors. They're going to stay on your page. But if something threw them off, then they're not going to purchase the product from you. If you're just going to decrease the price by 10%, then instead of costing $10, it's going to cost the buyer $9. It's not going to make a big effect. Okay? If it's a super expensive product like $150, then a 10% might mean a little bit more. Of in the thousands, of course, it's going to mean more. But in general, my advice is to do the opposite, increase your selling prices. And that is what I've done. Okay, ever since the Amazon $25 limit, I switched and I added much more products from other suppliers like Walmart. And on the other hand, I also raised my prices to kind of slow down my sales, which is not a great business model or not a great business idea to implement. But in my case, I had to try to slow it down a little bit until I have things under control. And what happened from that is I did get a little bit fewer sales, but much more profit. And I have a video that shows proof on that. Okay, so again, on our YouTube channel, I want you guys to check this out. I'm not going to show it to you, but you can see it, of course, on your own time. We've got the shorts, and I want you to see right here. This is why you should increase your prices. Okay, I showed my orders, my profits. I'm buying a product for $10, selling it for $33, and buying another one for $15, selling it for $45, buying one for $10, selling for $25. Yeah, so great profits there. And I was just trying to do one thing, and at the end, I got another. So that was a pretty good experience for me, and I hope that it'll be for you too. Hello to everyone who's joining the live Q&A. We still have enough time. Ask your questions in the live chat, and I'm going to get to it. Now I'm on Sheikh Adil. Great, doing awesome work. Thank you for the compliment. Definitely appreciate it. Give this video a small like. From Philippines, my friend. Nice. Good to know, Clint Joshua. Do you have any questions for me? Thank you for the demonstration. And Panda, you're definitely welcome. I think you're talking about the eBay title builder tool. Any updates on one-on-one onboarding calls you mentioned in the prior live? Nice, Alejandra. So I remember you, by the way, from the previous live. That is something that we're working on. We're working on a lot of things at the same time. Some things that I cannot talk about because we really want it to be a surprise, and some things that we can talk about, like the onboarding process and having live webinars for everyone who's joining. The system. That is something that's been moving forward, and it's continuing to move forward. I don't have an exact date, but you can definitely expect to have it ready. And once it's ready, I'll be more than happy for you to be one of the first people to join the free live webinar one-on-one that you're going to get after joining the system. So thank you for asking, and thank you for joining the live again. Hi, when they're out of stock, how does this become back in stock? I paid for my order yesterday and I'm waiting for them to be done. The question is, me and my supplier have came to agreement on pricing, and would this update on AutoDS? And when I order from AliExpress, for instance, the dragon necklace, will this already be in stock and go straight to my store after editing it? Okay, these are technical questions. I'm still trying to understand exactly when they're out of stock, how does this become back in stock? So we have a price monitor. We have a price in stock monitor. So when the stock changes on the supplier's website, it'll also change on your store. And when a stock comes back on the supplier's website, it's also going to come back on your store, so long as you didn't delete the listing. So that's how that works. You paid for your order yesterday. You're waiting for them to be done. You mean, are you waiting for the order to be automated for you? Did you enable automatic orders, or are you ordering it by yourself? Me and my supplier have come to the agreement on pricing. So does that mean that the supplier is giving you a special price? Because if they are, then the source price in AutoDS is not going to be correct. Okay, it's going to use the source price that's showing up on the supplier's website. So in that case, what I suggest to do is simply update your selling price according to your actual real source price. And that way, you'll have a better way. You'll have a better chance of making sales because you didn't go with a super inflated price and get the profit that you deserve. Okay, hope I answered you there. How to get a lot of testimonial videos for the product to use on TikTok ads. Okay, so first of all, testimonial videos is something that is important, but that is something that requires work, budget, and of course, reaching out to influencers or to people who will review your product. If you're sure about this product, that it's a very, very, very popular and no one used influencers on them yet, which is many, many products that are out there, then you can definitely do that and differentiate yourself from the competition. But for that, you're going to need to reach out to influencers. And you can do that by reading our article and video on influencer marketing platforms. That's going to help you narrow down the best influencers to use to help create shout-outs for your product. I don't have any experience in using influencers for shouting out on products. I have experience on other things, but not on dropshipping products, because usually what I do on them is run ads using videos that I got from the supplier, or videos that I got myself by ordering the product to my house if it's not so much of an expensive product, or if it is expensive, but I know that I'm gonna get sales to get that profit back. So yeah, you should use influencers for that. Besides that, videos for TikTok ads, you can create your own videos. Okay, for example, you can use first of all, you can use the supplier's videos, but you can upgrade the supplier's videos because you really want to stand out and not use videos that are already out there. Especially your supplier's videos on AliExpress, they're usually not that professional, right? The Chinese videos are usually non-professional. So you can order the product to your house, or you can use a supplier's video, but really edit the video and make it your own. And InVideo is really good for that. Okay, I don't have any affiliates with them. They're just doing a really good job doing what they're doing, offering the service of having an online video editor. And that is what I recommend for you to do if you don't want to pay influencers and wait for the and buy the product multiple times so that it will reach them, and hope that they will honor your contract with them and really create a good shout out video for that. Okay, so that's my advice to you. Guys, we still have time. Ask your questions. We still have time for questions, even though I see that there's enough down the list, but I'm going to answer all of you guys, just like I always do. And when I order from AliExpress, for instance, the dragon necklace, will this already be in stock and go straight to my store after editing it? When you order from AliExpress, the dragon necklace will already be in stock and go straight to your store after editing it. I don't really understand the process. So first you're importing the product. It's going to go to the drafts page on AutoDS. You're going to optimize the product, like the title, the description, the variants, the images, and so forth. And then you're going to import it to your store. It's going to move from drafts to products. Once that happens, it's actually live on your store. And when somebody buys it, the stock is going to go from 1 to 0 and back up to 1 again, or 2 or 5, depends on how much you have as a default stock setting in the AutoDS configuration, in the settings and configuration. Okay, so hopefully I answered you there. Thanks a bundle info and upvoting. I'll upvote later. Driving now, Patrick. All right, Patrick. Thanks for tuning in also while driving. Glad to help you out on your question. How to activate the payment gateway on Shopify to let the customer pay with credit card. Notice I'm outside the USA. Okay, another good question. So what you want to do here, I don't know exactly where you're from, but what you're going to do is search for Shopify Payment Gateways International on Google. Okay, and then you're going to go to the non-ads. Okay, so you're going to go to Shopify's website right here, online payment gateways and payment providers, a comprehensive list of online international. Okay, so you got it right here. Payment provider information by country or region. I'm just going to drop this link in the chat for you, okay? Use that link and just, point to where you're from. Okay, so for example, if you're from Iceland, you're going to click on Iceland, and then you're going to have a list of all of the third-party providers that you can use in Iceland to collect credit card information and other payment solutions for your Shopify website. Okay, so this is going to give you all the info. So for example, you see this Lian Pay right here. You're going to create a Google search for that. You're going to find them, okay, and you're going to call them on the phone or send them an email. Do it whatever way you want. Good looking website, by the way. Okay, and that's how you do it. That's how you find your payment providers, even if you're selling internationally. Make sure that you understand their fees, how much they're going to take from each sale, and that should answer you quite well. All right, let's move on. My product was successfully ordered. However, my balance did not change. I'm not sure if the item is shipped to the customer. I do not have a tracking number. I'm using Walmart. Okay, so Ashley, first of all, if you notice that the balance didn't change, then go to your orders and see if it has an order ID, a supplier order ID. In any case, what I suggest to do is open up a ticket on that order and ask for the order details, since it hasn't been implemented in the system, and also the order did not deduct from your AutoDS balance. Maybe it wasn't ordered and there was a glitch and it just moved to ordered. Maybe you moved it there accidentally. I'm not sure. But once you open up a ticket, you'll get an answer on the order details. And of course, if there's tracking information, it's going to be updated on the system. And that's pretty much it. Does AutoDS provide customized packaging? May have missed it, sorry. I am Panda, no. Cool idea. Maybe upvote that one. But there is something in the future that's I'm not really allowed to talk about that yet. But guys, e-commerce has still a long way to go. For those of you who are with us, my advice is to stay with us. You guys are going to have great time here in the future. If you guys have been here for the last few years, I'm sure that you guys noticed the growth and changes. It's gonna keep going that way. And if you all want to be a part of the family, we more than welcome you all. I mean, if the customer gets the invoice, for example, from AliExpress and it had a different price, so he will ask for a refund. How do you deal with that? First of all, I've had no customers ever ask me for refunds because they found a cheaper price somewhere else. They're always, anyone who searches for anything that they bought, even you, think about anything that you bought in the last week or month, okay, online. Now, I want you to search for that product right now on Google. And believe me, you will find a cheaper source that could have gotten you that product. So what are you going to do now? Are you going to go to the store that you bought from a week ago or a month ago and ask them for a refund? People don't do that. If somebody finds the product at a cheaper place somewhere else, they learn from that to next time do the research better. But most customers are not even going to get to that. They ordered the product, now they want to get it, and they want to be happy that they got it. Okay, that's it. It all comes down to that. Not every customer understands that the package came from AliExpress. Sometimes there is no AliExpress logos on the package at all. So worry less about this and worry more about, do I have the right products in my store? Are all the products in demand? Am I going through the products? Am I deleting the slow removers? Am I continuing to research the market and adding more relevant products? At the end of the day, you want to drive more sales. And if you think that customers are going to be mad about getting invoices and things like that, first of all, go ahead and make your sales, and then you'll see that that's not the story, that's not the situation, that's not the scenario. So don't waste your time on something that's not going to happen or something that's not really important. Focus on what's important. Product research, add them to your store, market your store if you need to, get it seen in front of your target audience, start making your sales and profit, and continue scaling your way up. When the problems arise, let them arise, see them as opportunities, and overcome them. But as long as the problems didn't arise, don't waste your time trying to solve a problem that's not even a problem. That's just a waste of time. But it's good that you're asking these questions. I'm doing it from Alibaba. Okay. Oh, but I forgot the questions. I added 10 items from home, not from suppliers. Press buttons, request selling limits, choose chat and message. Unfortunately, you're not eligible for a selling limit increase. Okay, don't use that feature from eBay to increase selling limits. It used to work. It works some of the times, but most of the time it doesn't work. And by the way, if a month hasn't passed since you added those 10 products, and of course that's the message that you're going to get. So there's an automated robot in the background trying to see if a month has passed. If a month didn't pass, they're going to automatically give you that message. And now no matter how many times you use that option, it's going to give you that answer until a month passes. So even if you open up a chat with them now, when you try to get them to increase, they'll tell you, oh, we see that you already tried to increase it, and you got an answer already from the automated robot. So what you should do now is simply get them on the phone. I don't know, hey, babe, how's it going? So I listed 10 items from home. I have much more items to sell. Please upgrade my limits so that I can do so. Then they're going to ask you, they could ask you questions like, how many limits do you want? Tell them, how much can you give me? I have so many items here at home. I'm moving to a different place, to a different neighborhood or whatever, and I need to sell these items right away. I know that eBay is the best platform for this, so please upgrade my limits to as much as you can. The phone always works better, and even if it doesn't work with the first agent, you can 5 minutes later dial up again, get another agent, and you will land on one that will help you with it. Okay, especially if you haven't done retail dropshipping on the account yet, and the account is, fresh, new, and there's no reason for them to say no. Just don't use the automated robot to come to this decision for you. How do you get about pricing your product when dropshipping from AliExpress? So basically, Wheezy, I check the competition just to see if there's room to enter the market. But besides that, I don't check out every single product that I import. I stopped doing that years ago. I care, but I don't care that much what the competitors are doing, because my product pages are not going to look the same. I'm not targeting the same audiences. I'm adding more variations to the product. I'm adding more cross-selling and upselling techniques. I'm doing so much more than what other competitors are doing. So I don't really need to care or spy on their prices and what they're doing. The best way to test is to simply try to sell the product and see if you're getting any feedback, any traction, any sales. You're going to get your answers from there. not from what your competitors are doing. You can always get inspiration, you can always get examples from your competitors, but at the end, you're going to run your own show. So the way to price your products is to simply try to think to yourself, how much do you want to profit per order? And be logical. You don't need to kill the competition. Nobody's looking for that. You can try to even sell at a loss, and the product is still not going to sell because nobody cares about this product. I'm not saying that's your example, but this could be a scenario. And your competitors could also be selling from different regions, and you're selling to different regions. So if someone is sourcing the product from China, but you're sourcing from the United States, then of course your product is going to be worth more because it's going to reach the US customer faster. Excuse me. And customers are willing to pay more to get their products quicker, and not from China. And even AliExpress has warehouses all around the world, so you don't really need to worry about just AliExpress. Hello to everyone who's joining at the last 10 minutes of the live Q&A. You still have time to ask your questions, but do so now so that I'll still be able to get to it right now. So 𝗧𝗍, in any case, try pricing at 30% profit range, 40%, 50%. Play around with the pricing, see what works best for you. My best advice is to use the price automation feature in AutoDS. So what that does is up to a certain limit that you configure. When the product doesn't sell, it lowers the price, and when it does sell, it increases the price until it finds a sweet spot of when the product continues to sell at its maximum profit and price range. Okay, so I highly recommend to do that, especially when you're not sure exactly how to price your products. Also, first-time dropshippers should find a winning product or put time to develop one. As dropshippers, you're not developing and you're not manufacturing anything. That's one of the best things about this business model. So you don't have to put money into inventory. You don't have to invest into any of that. You can simply dropship products. You can sell all of these products on all of these suppliers' websites on your store. Whatever doesn't sell, put that away, replace that, and add more products similar to those that are selling while continuing to test the market for more products, more niches, more categories that you haven't tapped into yet. That is how the dropshipping business model works. Now, if you still want to manufacture, then don't start with that because that comes with a high investment. It's super time consuming. And if you're not sure that this product is going to sell like crazy, then there's no reason for you to do that. And for you to get the idea of what product is going to sell like crazy, that is what the dropshipping business model can offer you. So you start with low investment, a low risk, high reward business model, right? Dropship a whole bunch of products. And if there's that one product that's selling like crazy, go to Alibaba, start to negotiate with some suppliers, with some manufacturers, ask them how much is it going to cost to manufacture this product, make some good changes that you know will work better so that the product will stand out even more. And then you can order some inventory and really sell that and have fun because you're going to be the only one selling that product that's already a proven seller from when you used to drop ship it. Okay, so that is the way that you should structure it and not start from inventory and then move to drop shipping. How much volume do you need to become profitable on software like AutoDS? It seems like with all the fees and credits and whatnot, it would not be profitable until you start selling a very high volume. No, Alex, I started profiting well when I had just 400 products on my eBay store. It's different for everyone. It's different for every individual. But at the end of the day, if you're selling at high profit margins, and I think the first AutoDS package starts at like, I don't even remember, but like a few dollars, like, I don't know, what is it, $10, $15? I'm not sure. I'm not there anymore. But the basic is actually very, very cheap. And starting an eBay store doesn't cost any money. So that's your only expense. And if $15 is a high expense to start a new business, then I don't know what other business you can start and become profitable so quick on, except for this business model. So start with the starter package, start with a free store on eBay, and work your way up from there. But if you're starting in other places like Shopify and WooCommerce, then you're going to have upfront investments like Shopify's $29 a month, but right now they have 3 months for $1. WooCommerce, you're going to also need a hosting service for that. So those things come with a higher investment. But if you want to start easy, start with eBay, but start the right way. Don't start retail drop shipping right away and get on eBay's radar. Increase your limits as much as you can before that happens, so that once they flag it, you won't really care. Like my flagged accounts, but I have thousands of listings, so I don't really care. They're selling. This business model comes with the lowest upfront investments. Try looking at anything else that's more time consuming, that costs more money, and you'll quickly come back to this business model and want to be able to succeed in it. They have to do production timing. How much volume do you need to become profitable? I just answered that one. Does your FBA service work for you UK residents who dropship on Facebook Shop and Walmart? Unfortunately, no. But do let me know how you're dropshipping on Facebook. Okay, Facebook Shops, yeah, you can do it internationally. But yeah, we don't have automated orders for outside the US right now. Is a feature like Taco Tracker to generate TNs for cases when a supplier Walmart doesn't provide wants something in AutoDS roadmap. Alejandra, you have tracking conversions in AutoDS. You don't need to use any external tools. AutoDS does that for you, and you'll have trackable tracking informations for all of your orders. Just go to the settings for that supplier and for that store and enable tracking conversions for that supplier. From USA, nice to know, D-Tucker. I used to live in the USA myself. As a beginner, the process of using the influencer is complicated as it will take a long time. That's right. That's what I said. To ship the product to them, to posting it again on TikTok and waiting for it to go viral. It's a long time. That's right. And that's why I said, don't do that in the beginning. Either order the product to your house, record it, and then use InVideo to edit, to make a good video for that product. And you can use other services. It just costs money, of course, like $40 per video. That will create a good converting video ad for your product. So they can also do that. Or you can use a supplier's video if you don't have any, you don't have time, or you don't have these smaller budgets for creating a good video ad for your product. But I highly suggest to optimize your video ad and make it look good. And also the supplier video always be one video, so it's not enough for TikTok. That's why you need to use InVideo and order the product to your house and record it from different angles and create your own video. That's if you really want to differentiate yourself from the competition, which is one of the biggest ways to have the product go viral, as long, of course, as it's an interesting product that's in demand. Otherwise, all the work that you're doing won't really be worth anything. So you got to do good product research. How do you find AliExpress product custom label SKU even after AutoDS copy products information? Why do you need the SKUs? I've never used a product's custom label. I'm not even sure why we need them, and there is no reason to use them at all. AutoDS copies the product information. You don't need the custom label SKU. You have the item ID, and that's more than enough. Can you repeat the name of the video maker you mentioned earlier? I was driving and could not reference. Thank you. Yeah, sure. It's called InVideo, and just go to Google and search for InVideo.io, or just search for InVideo. This is the website right here, and they simply have an online video creator. Of course, nothing good or invaluable comes without a price. You have a free version that you can check out. It's going to watermark your video, and you won't be able to export it, but you could at least check out the tools here and see that it's good for your store, and then get the $15 a month package, which is really, really cheap if you ask me, to get good videos for you. You're going to have 60 videos exports per month, which is 60 videos per month, I think, is more than enough to get started. And yeah, more things. But again, guys, this is just a clean recommendation. I don't have an affiliate with them or anything. They're just really good at creating, at helping you create videos online, and that is why I'm recommending them. Can I use to checkout to receive the payment from USA citizens, or should it only be Stripe? US citizens use Stripe should be one of the best options I know for US citizens, but both should work. Just see what payment methods they both support. I think Stripe may support more. I'm not sure about that, but Stripe should be your best option for the US. I can't find phone support to eBay. I'm on eBay UK. I've already sold 2 real products. Can I hope that eBay automatically increases the limits after a month or faster? So if this is your first store and you listed 10 products and you already have 2 sales, they should have already automatically increased your limits. And if not, reach out to them right now and tell them, hey, what's going on? I have a new account. I only uploaded 10 listings. 2 of them already sold. I need a limit increase. I have much more products to sell. Again, eBay wants to make money. They want new users. They just want people who know how to sell and are not just looking to make a quick buck and not ship out the item. So add tracking information to the products that sold, and then ask eBay for a limit increase. Otherwise, they're going to tell you, we see that you got sales. We're going to pay you out the money, but where's the tracking? How do we even know that you're a good seller, that you even shipped it out? Okay, so make sure that you ship it out, offer trackable tracking information, ask for a limit increase, and you will get it. How to get eBay UK's phone number? Just go to their support page. Okay, go to the help and contact and choose different cases, scenarios for reaching out to them. And one of the last steps is to contact us. Some they're changing this up all the time. So you need to choose different help sections and just say, this didn't work for me, help, okay, contact us. And that's going to be, of course, one of your last options. And one of the features, one of the help sections will give you their phone number. Okay, so that's the way to do it. That's always been the way to find their phone number. They always change it up, so you need to search for it from there, but you will find it. In the end, I'm sorry if I asked too much, but literally I got good info from your answers. Thank you. Thank you for your feedback. It's also nice to get compliments now and then. Guys, go ahead and like this live. I really much appreciate to when, I end these streams, I go to see how much likes I got. Sometimes I'm a little bit sad. Please make me happy today, but only, of course, if you really appreciated it and you guys got good value here. Hey man, how do you finalize setting up the store without registering as a private company? At this point, it's asking me to enter a business number. Extra details before I can proceed. Many things. So George Buckley, hello. I don't know what selling channel you're using. I don't know what suppliers or better yet, selling channel in this case. So how do you finalize setting up the store without registering as a private company? Are you using eBay, by the way? If you're using eBay, you can start with an individual account. You don't have to start off as a business. But I don't know what selling channel you're using, so it's going to be really hard to answer. Does the brand name and sometimes model as well as the beginning of the listing title hurt the SEO? That's a good question. So people who have tens of thousands of listings, they usually don't have time to optimize each listing title. So they just bulk upload a whole bunch, and whatever starts to sell, a good strategy there is to optimize the listing after it sells. But if you don't have too many listings anyway, if you only have like a couple hundred or 1,000 or even 2,000, you can optimize your listings one by one. Just optimize 10 listings per day, or 30 if you can. But I optimize all of my listings, meaning I remove the seller's name from the beginning of the titles. I optimize my product page. I make it look good. I fix the text around a little bit. But mainly the listing title is really, really important, especially if you're dropshipping on eBay. Watch the beginning of this live after this is over, because I want you guys to see the title builder and my title builder explanation, and that will help you create good titles. But yeah, it does. The brand name, I always remove the brand names from my listing. I just write branded instead. And I always remove the seller's name. Sometimes the seller's name is all over the product description, so I'm not going to go through that, but definitely from the title. What platforms do you recommend for beginner other than eBay? Probably Shopify. So if you don't want to go with eBay, what I suggest to do right now is or after this live is over, which it should be over now, but you guys won't stop asking questions, which is good though. So AutoDS's website, resources, and then go to dropshipping courses. And here you're going to learn absolutely for free. Okay, right here you've got the Shopify course. Click on learn more. Okay, and then you've got all of these lessons right here. Take it one by one. Take your time. Drink coffee in between. Don't do it all in one day, because this is a really technical and heavy course. But even if you're a complete beginner, this is going to show you everything that you need to know on how to create your store from A to Z, including marketing, product research, audience research, product page optimization, automation, and everything else that comes along with it. Or Facebook Marketplace, definitely my best suggestion, even more than Shopify, but that's only if you live in the United States. Otherwise, you won't have shipping options and you won't be able to dropship successfully there. No, I do Facebook shopping in the US. I'm from the UK. I'm sorry, I forgot the questions, but I need to move on. The tracking conversion only works with auto fulfill by AutoDS, correct? Yes, tracking conversions only works if you're using AutoDS's automatic orders or fulfilled by AutoDS. Any of the two automated order services, you can have tracking conversions. Just enable it in the settings. Taco Tracker fills a gap from missing and non-existent TNs, which is different from converting TBA TN. Maybe, I'm not sure, but just use AutoDS's tracking conversions, and that way you won't need to pay more money to another service provider that, for the same things that you're going to get from the system. Why is AutoDS changing my listings to out of stock when the supplier has thousands of inventory? Open up a support ticket. I'm not sure what you're doing there. Hi, another question. If I buy from AliExpress, say anti-aging cream, and this goes straight to the shop, it's a branded product, using my own brand, do I have to fill orders myself? I'm in the UK also. What selling channel are you using? But yeah, and what selling channel are you using, and who are you selling to? Because if you're dropshipping from AliExpress, for example, to eBay US, then you can use the automated order service. You don't need to You don't need to do it yourself. At what point in testing Facebook ad do you drop the product completely? Over 7 days, we spend $150 on ads, but it's slightly at a loss. Product is $20. I'm selling at $34.70, and I spend $150 on ads. First of all, if it costs $20, I would definitely suggest increasing the price above $34.70. There's just not enough profit margin there. It should be at least $39.99. But even more on that. So you're saying that you're pretty much breaking even. This means that you are making sales. You are on the right track, but you're still not breaking that profit yet. So maybe you're not targeting enough audiences. Maybe the audience interests that you're targeting is not enough. Maybe the campaign settings and interests are not good enough. Maybe the product at the end of the day is not popular enough. It's really hard to tell. There is never going to be a black and white answer for why aren't you breaking even or why aren't you at the profit zone. But if this is your first product, I want to say that you're already doing a good job by spending $150 on ads and just being a little bit below break even, because most people in the beginning, even after spending hundreds of dollars on ads, usually are at a huge loss or getting no sales at all because they're just not doing it the right way. Just learn and continue spending money, because this money is your knowledge. Like, don't spend all your money, of course. Only spend what you can afford to lose, but see this as knowledge. You're getting a lot of data back for this money that you're spending on ads, right? You're getting data from your customers, from what's working, what doesn't work, audience interests. You're getting so much from these ads, so much information that you can use on your next one and make it even more successful. Your ad copy, by the way, the video that you're using on that ad is also really important. I hope that you got at least 3 different ad sets running with 3 different videos, or 3 of the same videos, but a different 5 to 10 seconds at the beginning, because that is the hook, and that's what's going to catch your audience. If you want to share your story in the chat, you can just in the next live, and I can analyze it in front of everyone if that's what you want. How do I leverage AutoDS to convert TNs without having AutoDS fulfilling the order? I don't know. Why wouldn't you have the AutoDS just do it for you? Generate the TNs, the tracking numbers, for special situations where the supplier does not provide a tracking number. But if you're using the Fulfill by AutoDS, then you don't really need to do that. You can search Google for tracking number conversion providers, but I really don't see a reason to do so. It's just spending more money for getting the same thing. At what point in post? Okay, I answered that. Okay, guys, I need to wrap this up. I'm going to do this quick. Can I ask the supplier to record a good short video for the product? Yeah, of course you can. I don't know how many will do it unless they can see that you're a good dropshipper and you're going to sell that product, and then they're going to want to do it. But of course you can do that. Can I make a payment only with PayPal as a beginner? Yeah, but you're going to lose a lot of sales conversions from those who don't have PayPal, those who don't want to check out with PayPal even as a guest, and they just want to put in their credit card information that's probably already saved inside their Google Chrome password settings, and they're not looking for extra work. So you don't want to miss out on those conversions. Thank you so much for your tips. Hope that helps. Thank you. Why my eBay product listings are not showing up? Is it need item specific? It needs item specifics, but if it's not showing up, you mean on eBay, search for your product and see if it's showing up, and make sure that your ship to is set to where your target, where your listing is targeting. Because if you're from one place, if your listing is in the UK, but your eBay is showing you what can ship to China, for example, then it's not going to show you your product. Shopify UK and US. Okay, guys, I need to wrap it up. My question is, can you use FBA service for Facebook shops and Walmart? Not yet. Walmart, yes. Facebook shops, no. But we're working on that. Next. What do you recommend as percent of promoted listing? I go with 2%. I used to have just 1%, and then eBay just raised the minimum to 2%. So that's what I'm doing today. I used to have 5. I tried 10, but then I realized that the more you promote it, the more it takes off from your organic impressions, and I'd rather have organic than promoted. So I just give them the minimum 2%, and that gives me the sales that I need. That's enough for me in my experience. Sorry, my question regarding TNs doesn't have to be understood, and the response didn't solve my question. Sorry, Alejandro, I really have to move forward. It's my understanding that AutoDS fulfillment service only works with orders over $25 and Amazon as a supplier. It also works for under $25. It's just that right now it's limited to 2 orders per day or 3, but it's, of course, getting better. While my eBay product are not showing up, we already answered that one. Therefore, the case I'm referring doesn't fit that scenario. In that case, the use case is orders not fulfilled by AutoDS and not by Amazon. Yeah, so that's why I said just make a Google search for tracking number conversion providers. I simply don't know them because I'm using what AutoDS offers inside. So sadly for this, I don't have a direct answer, but a Google search will give you the answer that you're looking for, because I know that they are out there. It doesn't seem that there's only a solution for these use cases for AutoDS roadmaps yet. If that's the answer, that's okay, just to have clarity. Actually, no, today we had a nice meeting in AutoDS, and I learned about new tracking services that are going to come out soon for these cases. I just can't really mention that yet, but it is in the roadmap for sure. And then if I'm outside the USA and dropshipping for USA, I need to use a payment gateway, except Stripe is expensive to activate it. That's why I asked for 2-checkout. So in this case, just see what payment providers they... Guys, I'm going to wrap it up with this question. So 2-checkout, let's see if we have versus Stripe. So it got filled in automatically because a lot of people are asking this question. I would say go to that website, but you can also read these blogs, but take that with a grain of salt, because you don't know if these articles are completely updated or giving you the right info, but these give you the difference between them. Okay. Basically, 2-checkout is a huge company. They should also be good, but I haven't gotten too far down into the details. I can see right here that they are good though from this comparison right here. And they offer everything. Look, MasterCard, Visa, Discover, Amex, Diners Club, JCB, debit card, PayPal, 87 currencies, 15 languages. I don't see a reason not to use them. If they're cheaper, go for it. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for everyone who joined the live Q&A. I was happy to see this amount of people. Thank you for the questions. I hope that I helped answer, at least for the most part, but I did answer all you guys' questions. Don't forget to join subscribe to our YouTube channel, and join our Facebook community and our Discord channel. Really, really good channels to get live help from us all the time, and from other dropshippers. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, WeSee. Thank you, Alejandra. Thank you for everyone who joined the live Q&A. Like this video if you appreciate the value, so that I can provide the value back in the next live Q&As. And I'll see all of you guys in the next live 2 weeks from today. Don't forget, add it to your calendars. Go to autods.com/live-QA. Sign up for the next live. You'll always know when it's going to come, and I'll be more than happy to see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Good luck with your dropshipping businesses. Bye-bye for now.